to Doctor Who Commentaries on the week of Thanksgiving. So we're doing it on Tuesday because Thanksgiving weekend is hectic for me and Sam, and it's just hectic.
I'm for Doctor Who. Yay!
Yeah. I want to figure out how I can connect the story we're watching tonight to Thanksgiving. I'm not sure how. Well,
I don't know if you really can.
All right, Sam. Before we begin, I want you to. I've had for the last time it worked really well when I had Sam like make predictions.
Oh yeah.
Before we started.
All I saw was the thumbnail of this, and I was like, because I read Jacob's little description of the episode, and it was like Gem and the holograms, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what this is. It looks like.
Yeah, I hope I didn't give away the twist because I put in certain song lyrics on like who this character is. I put in certain song lyrics in the description and then altered them to fit. But we're gonna start part 1. Sam, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Colin, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sing.
Rehearsals.
So this is Sam's 5th Sylvester McCoy story, because when we started these, we started with just doing all of season 26.
My volume was so high. Oh, wow. My ears have been pummeled to the ground.
Right.
That good old TARDIS? Good old
It's the TARDIS in the spinning ball of death.
Oh, don't you just love balls of death?
And then the creepy face.
My DVD has frozen.
Has it?
A little bit, yeah.
How did that happen?
No clue.
I paused mine.
Try restarting it from the beginning.
Okay. Not quite sure how that happened, but it looks like it's gonna work now.
Alright, well, we can just start over from the beginning.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just...
Get your stuff together, Jacob.
Let me just get back to the beginning, because my DVD player is really old and really cheap.
It wouldn't be a Doctor Who live stream without some...
Without some sort of a problem. Yeah, we had some problems with... Anyway, so we'll start from the very beginning. This is the official start. I'll try to cut out that earlier stuff earlier if I remember to. But okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync.
So, it was... Remember our 1-year anniversary special? Where we were... that was bad.
Yeah, that didn't work out because I decided that try to do like on the day of that we had been doing this for a year, and it failed miserably. Like everything went wrong.
It's kind of a homework of what we do here.
Yeah, well, it's not a Doctor Who commentary unless something goes wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's written into like the rules somewhere.
So actually, I rewatched the story, like a couple of scenes from the story, just to get a feel for it again, because it's been a while since I've seen it, and I remember just the craziness.
Yeah.
And this, I want to see Sam's reaction to this opening scene.
Well,
I really like the opening scene, and actually, this story probably has my favorite 7th Doctor moment ever.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I think.
Who that?
Probably.
That is a woman, Sam.
I thought it was Barney the dinosaur. Wow, Jacob. Thanks.
Do they give her? I'm curious. Do they give her a name? I don't think they give her a name.
My mommy told me that without the...
Oh, I also warned Sam. I said Sam that like, let them find me. This guy is obviously just hamming it up. Yeah, I'm not a killjoy.
Interested? Changed my life.
It's called ecstasy. It's a life changer.
Good old drugs.
Silas P.
At the side.
Uh,
But it says
Happiness Patrol undercover. Time to get really depressed.
Just watch Sam. So she's dead.
Eh.
And now you have elevator music. So
Dinosaurs.
I feel like there's like we're missing like there's like there should be a I think there should be a TARDIS scene, honestly. To like just get us the context of this conversation.
Yeah.
So the Doctor's wearing his nice cream-colored jacket, which had to be replaced with a brown jacket because the Seventh Doctor does his own stunts, and it got blown up.
Beautiful.
Sam, what are you eating with a spoon?
Popcorn.
You're eating popcorn with a big
You
spoon.
moderate the handle with my hands.
Anyway, watch this.
I have to eat with a spoon.
Just watch this.
Okay, so this is not working on my laptop. I'm gonna move it to my other computer.
Alright,
I'll
maybe
I'll catch up with where you guys are.
Yeah. I'll give you like a timestamp.
Alright. It'll be a miracle if this thing works on this computer, but not my laptop.
What's going on, Jacob?
Ah, there's a native. He looks native.
No nicknames, ladies. It's sort of real name.
It's Ace. No Ace. It's Dorothy.
The Doctor. Is that your real name?
You're right. I didn't give it, but then I don't have to.
I don't have to tell you anything.
I don't know you're telling the truth. My identification. Thank you. Trevor Sigma.
Trevor.
My nickname at college was Sigma. No nicknames.
Look, Gem and the Holograms.
I think I'm a couple seconds behind you. Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Hologram.
Hey, we're at 5 minutes and 3 seconds.
Okay.
Wait, did you want me to pause, Jacob?
No, we're just gonna keep going with it. Hopefully.
Yes.
Right, how do we start?
First.
I'm the odd man out watching it illegally.
Oh, and look what they did to the TARDIS. I don't think you're there yet, but
Why the red?
Okay, so are you just at the part where they're spray painting the TARDIS?
yeah, they've like the woman's like talking to the Doctor and Ace about badges. Why don't we all pause? I'm gonna pause at 6 minutes, and then we'll all try to sync up there again.
Okay. Sorry about this whole thing.
6
We've
minutes?
had worse, trust me. Like our I did Legopolis. I had my friend Zach on, and that was like we were good with syncs until about the regeneration scene.
Oh, wow.
I came to it like a whole 2 minutes before everybody else somehow.
6 minutes?
What?
6 minutes?
Yeah,
So
6
wait,
minutes.
6 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have the Happiness Patrol lady like pointing her gun at the Doctor and Ace.
Okay, yeah. See, on this computer, I don't have like a bar thing. It's just I have to rewind until I get to the point I want. So,
Yeah. Sam, are you there?
Mhm.
All right, now let's try to make this work. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync. Okay, so Sam, the gimmick of this is that everyone on the planet has to be happy. All right? Yet it's a bit of a totalitarian society, so no one is really happy.
it's very Orwellian.
Looks like.
You know, it kind of reminds me of something that Robert Shearman might write.
Yeah. Or Malcolm Hulk.
Actually, yeah, this is kind of like something that Hulk would do. Except Hulk would probably be a bit more toned down.
Maybe.
Oh, look! Snuff films!
Oh, I forgot about the character of, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name.
Joseph C., I think.
Yeah, I really like this
I'm a bit
character.
behind you guys.
It's okay, Sam, you'll catch up.
Yeah, I'm just at the fancy dude.
And Margaret Thatcher gives this whole, oh, be happy or die.
Man, how about this this season of Doctor Who? It's going pretty good.
I think we will all agree that Sleep No More is the worst episode of the season.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Did you see
It's
my
not-
reaction?
I saw your reaction. You ripped it a new one, though I am sort of a mix between your reaction and then Mr. TARDIS's reaction, because I'm like, it was bad, but it wasn't the worst thing ever.
Yeah, no, I watched it again and I was like, okay, I can at least, appreciate some of what it's trying to do. I just didn't like it.
I just
So
wanted to be so much more than it is.
I think I'd say it's like a 4 out of 10, maybe.
That's what I give it.
Maybe a 5, probably not.
Apparently, that's like this is like part 2 of a 2-part story, so it's like we're hearing the story out of order.
Yeah, it was just
They don't have cameras on them. Ooh. It's the sand.
Oh, the doctor's like, oh, smug and it's awful. The jokes are awful. Who could write that stuff? Oh, it's me. What I don't understand is the ranking system. So are they ranked by letters?
Oh, the whole like letter thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Clara's death was pretty good. I'd say.
Face the Raven. That was a really good story. I really liked Face the Raven.
Yeah, it was good, and part of me was expecting it actually to be set in the past originally.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. See, from the moment I read the plot synopsis of Face the Raven, I called that Clara was gonna die in it. So
Yeah.
I felt really proud of myself.
And then I've mentioned this to both of you in some format or another. I think that like Gallifrey is just going to be hidden like one of those streets is hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have you read? Because the BBC did a dumb thing, and they revealed the plot synopsis for Heaven Sent and Hellbent, and like revealed some pretty big spoilers. So I don't know if you've read those plot synopses,
I haven't.
but
I've heard some of the rumors that like it might have Gallifrey in it, but I haven't heard it official. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
okay, then I won't talk about it in fear of spoilers. But yeah, the BBC were bad, dumb people and released huge spoilers for the finale. So, but I read some advanced reviews of Heaven Sent, and it apparently is really good. So
It feels like I've only listened to seen 2 Doctor stories that was done with like this style with a very minimal cast, with it just the regular cast. That was a story called Share It So, which relies on just sound and no visuals, and one called Solitaire. Both 8th Doctor stories of all things, and they were both really good. Oh, we're at the whole thing about the fondant surprise.
this is great.
The thing is, okay, Sam, fondant is like syrup.
Yeah.
So what do you think is gonna happen?
They're gonna drown a guy and stuff.
Gosh darn it, you guessed. Oh, also, there's the candy kitchen.
The Candyman can. The Candyman can, because he mixes it.
Oh, they wouldn't have a candy man in this show. That would just be silly, Sam. I love how they read it off of like a pink scroll.
Yeah.
It's like, we are totally legit, guys.
Yeah. There are also some there's also some controversy over the probably intentional but maybe not so intentional gay subtext in the story.
Okay, I'm not the only. Yes, I'm not the only one who gets that. I'm like,
Yeah, no, there's one scene at the end specifically that I'm thinking
yeah, I know
of.
which one you're talking about.
Interesting, yeah.
We can get to.
Oh,
There he is, Sam.
Oh. Oh.
Do you see him?
Yeah. Oh, what was a robot? Oh, what is that?
It's a cyborg made out of candy.
Sweet.
can't fault the story for its creativity.
No. Okay, no. There's a funny story, Sam, that I love about this story. After this was aired, the BBC was sued by a candy company because the villain's design looks like their mascot.
Can we see what it looks like? Can you look it up and put it on the screen for us?
There would be no point because there is no comparison.
There is none.
The candy cyborg looks like the mascot.
It does.
Isn't that the Jelly Baby company too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is like Bassett's Jelly.
Yeah, because I've had those before. They're weird but good.
I haven't.
I
love how it's like I love how it's like we drown one guy, but it's like no, we'll just electrocute the other guy.
I like Jelly Babies, but I don't know if they're worth importing from Britain because they took like a month to get here and were a bit overpriced.
Yeah, that's the problem with importing stuff from Britain. Like, I got Jelly Babies. Like, someone went to Britain and like brought them back for me.
Yeah,
And they were good.
They're kind of love it or hate it.
The cheese
I also got this little tea tin, which is now going to house all the stories because the cup just wasn't doing it. Oh, and this is the creator of the Candyman.
I love this character.
Not quite there yet.
I love how his look on his face is just, oh, what have I done?
One might think with the dialogue between the two that they're in some form of relationship.
Well, okay, the Candyman was human once.
Was he real? I didn't...
Because there's a line later on that, like, oh, I built his body, but his mind was his own.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it must be like a cyborg.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Funny thing is, the writer for this story never wrote again for Doctor Who.
He was like, top this.
I kind of wish he did.
Yeah, I'd love to see some of his other ideas.
And here we have Fifi.
Oh, Fifi.
Wow.
This is one of the few stories my little brother actually likes because it's so stupid, it's funny, he says. I love how they're like, oh, we're doing nothing.
What is that? It's to do what?
Alright, so the thing about them, it's like the documentaries are trapped in the waiting zone, which is basically a prison, except they can just leave whenever they want.
Yeah, I think this story would be a lot worse if it actually took itself seriously.
But
the
it doesn't.
whole thing I like about this story is that it's fully aware that it's silly. It's fully aware that it's really bizarre.
Just like me.
Whee!
The go-kart that goes... They could probably walk away faster.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't go... And here we have our harmonica player.
They could walk fast.
Oh, yeah.
Can't play harmonica.
There's a bunch of aspects of this story that I forgot about that kind of have no importance, but...
Oh, the pipe people?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. That's I think that's all part of the allegory for Thatcher. Like with the whole Irish War, like
I arrest you for the evasion of the Happiness Patrol audition. Where are they?
it's like yeah, I'm gonna audition, except my only skill is explosions.
Yeah, I'm way behind you guys.
Not by much, Sam. I love how Ace just sort of goes and gets herself captured while the doctor isn't looking.
Ace is the place where the helper hardware goes.
You really could have run away faster than just doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only the doctor can play the spoons, Ace. Stop trying. You'll become a Time Lord eventually.
And she gets to leave this on the railroad track. When she goes backstage, she's killed by the train. And she'll be miserable for the rest of his life. That's fantastic.
Sounds like an excellent song.
Yeah. I know some songs about sunshine and furry animals that aren't anything but happy.
He sounded way too excited when explaining that song. Oh, it's great.
Oh, it's great. Well, okay, what's funny is, so I've been reading the, Virgin New Adventures recently, because I was able to get them all in, like, a PDF format. So, like, there's this one where Ace is, like, she like, in one book, she's gunning down Nazis and just killing them without a care. Albeit, it really doesn't matter because alternate timeline. But in the next book, someone accidentally dies and it's barely her fault, and she, like, goes crazy over it.
Hey, have you plugged your blog yet on this channel, Jacob?
No, I'm not going to.
You should. Check out Jacob's blog. Link
I
will be in the description. Jacob put it in.
Oh, I didn't.
You will put it in.
No, I won't.
Wait, what's it called? Can I tell him?
I'm not gonna say.
I will tell him.
I'm not gonna say.
It's like, Jacob Licklighter Reviews, no spaces. Look it up right now. You need to. You gotta. It's beautiful.
Yes, the Happiness Patrol stands for everything Ace hates. Happiness.
Thing is Ace really doesn't hate happiness. She just hates fake stuff.
That's true. Which is the way she said it. They stand for everything I hate. Hate being happy.
I wonder what the story would have been like if it had Mel in it.
Probably a lot more annoying.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's some... But it's obviously written phrase. But, I mean, I could imagine, like, Mel not being captured just because she's too happy all the time.
Yeah, I know. Mel would probably just be like, sure, yeah, I'll join the Happiness Patrol. That sounds great. Okay, I don't think that this undercover Happiness Patrol guy could be any more conspicuous if he tried.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
obviously.
Funny thing is, he isn't that conspicuous when in the opening. Yes, tell me about yourself. You look sad, although, you know, you're wearing all white, pretty much.
The only way you can be more suspicious is doing that suspicious whistle. You know the one.
I'm not distressed, I'm angry. Why don't people stand up for that?
Well, cross him off. He's terrifying. He's a candy cyborg. And the original plans for the Candyman, he was supposed to be just like a guy with weird glasses and like a really white face and like just a psychopath.
I think that would have been better.
It's like, oh, other side. The doctor's reaction is great. It's like, oh, great, you're the guy that I wanted to talk to.
brilliant.
He dead.
You know,
Yeah.
for a story called The Happiness Patrol, there's some really dark aspects to it.
If you notice, all of the violence usually takes place off screen.
It does, but at the same time, there's the guy who's drowned in fondant.
Ugh.
That would be an awesome death.
If it
Not
wasn't
really.
strawberry.
Slowly filling into your lung.
Well, no, you would suffocate, but you would have the taste of strawberries on your mouth.
I hate artificial. Like, maybe if it's natural, but artificial strawberry. Yeah.
And Ace has gotten herself captured again.
Of course.
Yes, hide under the table, where it is pretty conspicuous. I love how Gilbert M. has obviously seen them.
Yeah.
So he just starts a monologue.
They think it's so easy they should ever go on making sweets themselves. They wouldn't have popcorn from Bethany.
I love how his eyes are sort of like swirly.
Yeah.
Just reach under the table.
You spin my hair forever.
Like I saw them.
It's not like there's a tablecloth. You can see under the table.
You can't. Oh no. This is terrifying.
That's a good one.
That was the end of part 1, yes.
I'm still.
Sam, you're still there. Sam is still having...
Now I'm good.
You're only about a couple seconds behind us. So, Sam, I want to know what you thought.
Is this real life? That was something. That was something else. I have to say, it was something else. What that else was, I don't know. But that was beautiful, actually, and terrifying. So we're going to rate it now because
Yeah, you need to rate...
a 7.
A 7? Alright, Colin, what will you rate it?
Part 1, an 8, I think I'll say.
And I'm going to round it off with a 7. Yes, so ready to move on to part 2, Sam?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, sure. I want more punishment. I love it.
Sam, this story is just... It's weird. It gets weirder, Sam. Just wait.
It really does. It seems like every time we do one of these, it just happens to be a story that everyone else hates, but I happen to really like. It's I don't know why, but that seems to happen.
Yeah, that's yeah. Like we did what? We did Twin Dilemma with you, bits of Twin Dilemma. We've
But
done Ice Warriors with you. We've done bits of Sensorites with you.
Yeah.
What else have we done with you? We did Curse of Peladon with you. Yeah. What'll be interesting is I want to get as big of a group as I can together for Genesis of the Daleks when we eventually do it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Because I have the DVD. A bunch of my friends have the DVD. Have a version of it. My friend has it in like that Dalek collection that just came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, speaking of DVDs, have you heard what happened with the Underwater Menace DVD?
What about it?
The reconstruction is awful.
I didn't know. I knew that they didn't animate the episodes.
They didn't.
So,
Okay. The loose canon reconstruction is better.
really?
Yeah, it's like they don't even put in opening or closing credits.
That's weird. It hasn't come out in the US yet, has it?
No, and it hasn't been announced for the US yet.
Yeah. I think I may skip that one.
I might just get it off of iTunes. honestly, because it's going to eventually come to iTunes, apparently.
Just gonna play with it.
Yeah. See, I thought that it was canceled, and then
They they brought it back like a couple months ago. It has been It's been one of those.
One of those.
if
But
only
moving on, let's get back to Happiness Patrol Part 2.
We have to watch some Doctor Who.
Sam, are you ready?
We should just have a contest.
Sam, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Colin, are you ready?
yes.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sync.
Cinco de Mayo.
One thing I really like about the McCoy era is that like they put the Part 1 actually in the episode,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
Yeah. I actually really like this title sequence. It's it's very 80s.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very 80s.
The logo is really cool though. I love the logo.
So, winked at me. You winked at me. Good old Happiness.
What's funny is that I was able to find fonts for like every Doctor Who episode, like the title card fonts, so I've been implementing those in my recent reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
Beautiful part reveal. Have you seen them?
I just did Genesis of the Daleks, which has a cameo from Sam at the very end, and it is
That's
hilarious.
We
He
have
sent
20
me.
minutes of outtakes.
Yeah, I told Sam, all right, I only need like a 2-minute scene. You know, make it funny, just do what you can. I'll let you have some creative control over it. He sent me like 20 minutes of footage that I had to cut down.
Yeah, I was gonna. My cousin is a Doctor Who fan, and she lives in Ohio. And when I was back there, I was gonna film my Delta and the Bannerman review, and she was gonna be a part of it. That never happened, and I still haven't filmed it. I filmed like the opening scene, but I have not gotten around.
The thing about Delta and the Bannerman is, well, it's Delta and the Bannerman.
It's so hard to review.
It's just hard to describe.
Yeah, because it's just one of those stories where literally the whole thing, my whole review is just going to be, this whole thing is a complete mess and I hate every single second of it.
Just release that for 20 minutes.
It really will be. I'm not looking forward to how it pans out, but we all know negative reviews are more fun than positive ones.
I'd argue that they're about the same. But here we have the Candyman explaining what he does. No, just go on, honey.
They have such an abusive relationship.
I feel like Gilbert M is supposed to be like just drunk through the entire thing. Like,
I really like him as a character because he just comes across as really just cynical and doesn't care about anything.
Oh, I love it. It's like, I make sweets.
Not any little sweets, don't you?
No. He makes candy that kills people.
Damn.
Just candy that's so good that you just drop over to. It's like the Monty Python funniest joke in the world thing, where you read it and you die laughing.
Yes. It's like, no, it's not a prison. It's a waiting zone.
Why? What's the point of it just moving location, other than to just make the story less repetitive?
I think that's the only reason.
I'm surprised he didn't take off the doctor's hat.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, a fan. He has a soft center. I find that hilarious.
Oh, don't cry.
Remember this. It'll be very important later.
So he's made out of candy.
Yes. I think he's plugged into something.
You said soft sensor. Yeah, just no exact sensor instead of half. I'm a little feast, eh? So you're perfectly adapted to your environment. Protect against everything.
Oh, he just sort of talks his way out of this.
Open oven behind you. I said protect against everything except for that intense heat from the open oven behind you.
He freaks out, and he gets stuck to the floor.
Carbonated H2O.
Well, Sam's lost it.
I don't think that's how it works, guys.
Yes, that's how it works. That's how it would work, Sam. I've tested it. It's actual science.
Well, I mean,
Well, where's your peer-reviewed study, Jacob? You don't have one, do you? Not real science.
where's your suspension of disbelief? You really need it for this story.
Yeah. Well, you don't even need it for that bit. Like, if it was made out of, like, sugary stuff, lemonade would get it to stick.
Yeah,
I've
but,
tried this before.
like,
Albeit I used orange juice.
wow, false claims, Jacob. Wow, really false claims. Good job, Jacob. Good job.
Is this the episode with the speech, or is it the next one?
With what?
The speech.
The speech.
Wait, like the rooftop scene?
Yeah, that one.
I want to say it's in episode 2. I don't know. I will make sure to be completely silent throughout that scene, though, because it's legitimate, like,
It is good.
would probably make my top 10 Doctor Who moments of all time.
Mm. Oh, how about the Doctor's speech in, like, the latest Face the Raven, that one.
And what?
Face the Raven. His speech.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I really like the Zygon inversion speech, but that's because that speech should just be... It makes sense. Honestly, war is people failing to talk stuff out, killing each other, and then having to talk stuff out to end it.
I gotta say, Capaldi is up there with one of my favorite Doctors so far.
Yeah, I think... Because it's really hard to compare his speech from Face the Raven and his speech from the Zygon inversion, because the Zygon inversion was much more of, like, an impassioned just plea for, you know, like, to stop the war, but in Face the Raven, he's basically telling a Shilder, if you don't help my friend, I will personally burn this street down. I know that wasn't exactly the dialogue, but it was... That was probably the first time in a long time I have been legitimately intimidated by Capaldi.
Yeah.
And I really hope we see the effect of that in next week's episode.
Yeah. I also, if you notice the end credits, the scene after the credits, that little bit after the credits.
The Riggsies thing?
Yeah, I really like that. That was touching.
That was really nice.
Anyway, you see, we get some more BDSM with the Candyman and Gilbert M.
I mean, if you're into that stuff.
You know, I think if I ever decide to do that stupid Doctor Who 30-day challenge thing that's circulating around the internet, where it, like, makes you have an OTP, I'm probably gonna just put, like, Gilbert M and the Candyman from this story, or the other person,
The 30.
or you know, what happens later in the story.
Oh.
Which really kind of comes out of nowhere, but it's fantastic. I wonder how
The
much
thing about the story, one of the big flaws is how this they don't really explain how this has been going on for so long.
Yeah.
Because we're in the far future. Oh look, and we have the pipe people who are there just to be, we're mysterious.
Harmonica.
I'm pretty sure that all these the actors in the suits are actually, like, children.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think they're children.
Yeah, they kidnap them, put them in suits, and just like what they do.
Okay, funny thing is the actress playing Helen A is a Broadway West End actress.
Oh.
She was like Fraulein Schneider in the musical Cabaret in like the 70s.
I wonder how much they had to pay these actresses to put on those wigs.
It was. And then you have Helen A. Jr., aka like what is her name? Priscilla P. I think.
I think so, yeah.
She never had the right attitude. She never joined me.
Okay, funny thing is this line here. It reminds me almost of every like catty high school girl ever.
Yeah.
Hi, Katie. No.
That's brilliant. Timing.
Was that thing? I think that might have been ad-libbed.
Yeah, he's talking about how terrible a sister you are.
No, I'm not. Sam, you're.
I survived
Sam,
on
is this
drama.
because I don't like the musical Hamilton?
Yes, it is. You should love Hamilton. Embrace her new savior, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
And the Doctor goes back to where he was captured.
Doctor's like, man, I've seen some shit, like Ninja Turtles level shit.
I love how this Sigma character is like, oh look, a man comes out of the sewers. I'm not gonna question it.
I mean, I bet weirder shit happens, like, in the future space place. You know? I bet he sees some weird crap.
I love how the Doctor just sort of takes over the situation.
Yeah, this is pretty much Seventh Doctor in a nutshell.
It's like, it's my situation now. A little weird.
You're a nice guy, Doctor. A little weird. I like that.
This device is very weird.
Yeah.
This guy's obviously never heard jazz before.
No. Oh my gosh.
Fifi!
I need to know who made it.
Okay, so this is the point basically where it's like, oh, here is some. I don't even believe the script. It's like,
Wait, we haven't done any wife in space stuff. Like, what did they think? She think about this episode?
let's not go into that right now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Fifi's been eating too much chocolate because all you feed her. You're not a good pet owner.
Like what company made the puppet? Was it? Like, I want to know this.
I don't know, whatever company did the Doctor Who puppets.
Oh. Thank you for answering me, Jacob. You should know all this community and stuff.
I don't know everything, Sam. I know a lot of things about a lot of things. Oh, Colin, you're in AP US History, right?
Unfortunately.
God have mercy on your soul.
Oh dear. How far are you in, like, historical terms?
Oh, okay. Our last unit was talking mostly about Manifest Destiny.
Oh gosh, we are further ahead than you.
Really?
We
We actually did a debate, which took up quite a bit of time, so...
That sounds like fun. No, we did, we are already past the Civil War.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, our goal is to be done by the end of third quarter, and like fourth quarter is apparently supposed to be a lot of review work.
Yeah, I think review doesn't really start until, like, April for us.
Yeah, that'll be about fourth quarter. Oh, I love how it's like they're just sort of letting the puppet fall into the sewer.
Yeah. Release the rat dog.
And she hides her diary.
I was gonna say something far less innocent, but...
Do it. Come on. Peer pressure.
Let me guess, porn mags?
Yeah, I was gonna say, hide the porn.
It makes her happy.
I did mention the gay subtext. text.
It's not subtext, Colin. It is text.
Yeah,
It's probably in the script too.
it actually said in the script, Helen A. frantically puts away her Hustler magazine.
Like,
You think she would realize that the Doctor is like a known fugitive? Oh, I found my own program. It's called Murder. Murder anyone who is different.
that's
It's called Take My Inspiration from 1984. What's with all of the apostrophe?
Ooh!
what?
I'm just gonna leave it at what I said earlier still applies.
It does.
It does.
How come her wallpaper is all apostrophe?
I love how thin the doors are. You think they would be able to hear her go about routine disappearances?
Right?
Population control.
Who are you?
Member of the population are you controlling today, just for the record?
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
And how did she disappoint you, eh? Oh, I don't know. She enjoyed the feel of rain upon her face, or perhaps her favorite season of the autumn.
You know, if I was on this planet, I'd be dead.
I wouldn't.
Well, I'd be dead right now just because I like rain.
How are you not white?
Actually, no, I would be dead really quickly because I'm super cynical. And I just have a mean case of resting good face.
It
So
must be terrible if you have like a bad bitchy resting face. It's really on the spot even. I don't
Yay,
understand.
the return of Nitro 9! Explosions! And the Candyman is still stuck there. And Gilbert was like, I'm gonna let you die.
Like, it's your idea for making a robot out of frickin' candy.
Well, you see, Sam, shut up.
I forgot. Excellent. Excellent job. He's a terrible henchman.
Hey, Doc, there's a demonstration. Workers from the sugar factory striking over active patrol murders. That's too dangerous.
You think they'd kill all the demonstration people, like, immediately?
Oh, yeah, the scene is like now.
Oh, yeah, we're getting to the scene. Yes, because he goes up on the roof now.
Okay,
Sam, this is...
Here we go.
Shut it!
Oh, somebody's volume is a bit too loud.
It's alright. I'll let him. Just living with a little upset. Try again. You're headed that way. Alright.
Also, I think this scene also exemplifies, the feminist undertones of the story.
Yeah.
This is a specialized weapon. It's designed for route duty, designed for long range. I haven't used one of those before.
Let him go.
No! So we are.
Why should you be scared?
That's right.
Of course you will, that's what guns are for. A trigger and a knife. Simple, isn't it?
Yes.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
A life killing life.
Who are you?
Shut up!
No. I can't. No.
And so
The Seventh Doctor, everyone. The guy that can talk himself out of being shot.
That was good.
Yeah, I love how he's just like, oh yeah, I'll deal with the snipers. And he did.
Oh, in this scene!
I don't quite remember it.
It's where Ace crashes the party.
Oh.
She likes that fondant a bit too much.
Yeah.
I love how Gilbert's like, oh, shall I do it?
I want to do it, I want to do it. Please, can I?
And guess who's in the pipe still?
SpaghettiOs.
You know, it's times like this where you miss Perry so that she won't be saying, these pipes all look the same to me.
Yeah.
I think literally every single story she had some line like that. These caves all look the same to me. These tunnels all look the same to me.
Oh, not to break the fourth wall.
Oh, he's like, you know what, just save my friend Ace. Yay, he can move again!
You have to replace the candy on him, like, every so often?
Sam, what did I tell you earlier? Shut up. You do not bring logic into the Happiness Patrol. We'll divert the candy flow. You know, that could have gone a bit better.
Wait, is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Like, is that actually a thing like, oh, sorry, the execution failed.
Well, I know that there's a period of time that has to be done between attempts.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think that's it. I think that's just so we can get to the cliffhanger.
His feet are cake. Beautiful.
They're just like, oh, I thought you might have said that. Screw you, Candyman, you're stuck again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice in the same way, shame on me.
This is beautiful.
How do you audition?
I don't. Well, you do like some sort of a. You do like an audition, like a talent. It's like a talent show.
Yeah, the doctor.
Yeah. See, just the only thing I can think for an audition for something like that is see how well you can kill somebody.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like 'cause everyone ends up dying
And
or becoming part of the Happiness Patrol.
Perhaps.
Ace Sigma. No, what's funny is, funny thing about McCoy is that at one of the big Finnish conventions in the UK, they made a typo on the program saying that it was supposed to be Sylvester McCoy signing, but it said singing. So McCoy said, "Can I sing? I want to sing."
Did he sing?
No, I don't know. He may have.
He should have sung. That would have been.
I want to find out if there's an artist appearing in the farm tonight.
I just have a look at my list.
I'll have a look at my list.
I can't do anything till I find my list, now can I?
You think he would have his list?
You'd think he would be arrested.
Doesn't look like
Yeah.
Daphne S went down too well, no, it doesn't.
R.I.P.
Rep in pieces.
Well, that was part 2 of the Happiness Patrol.
I'm liking this. It's serious.
Sam, what did you think of the Happiness Patrol Episode 2, Part 2?
I like that.
What would you give it?
I'd give it a cookie. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Colin, what would you give it?
I'm gonna go a 9 simply for Helen A's overacting.
Yes. I'm going to keep it a 7 just because you got to keep it fair.
Yeah, Sticking with the trend, giving it the highest score, I see.
Yes, you'll probably be getting the highest score, just because I still have to. I still look at things critically, even if I love it. I will still look at it critically and tear it to pieces. Some people hate me for that. Like, Avengers 2 may be one of my favorite Marvel movies, but I realize there are flaws in that film.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, ready to start part 3, Sam?
Everything is good no matter what.
That's my friend Zach's. That's my friend Zach's method of reviewing.
Mm-hmm.
Colin, if we ever do a Tom Baker story, my friend Zach might join us, and you will find out very quickly that he likes everything that he watches.
He does.
I don't know. I can turn my brain off and just watch something to be entertained by.
He liked the last Airbender film.
No. God. Oh God. Although lots of people hate M. Night Shyamalan. I actually really like The Village, which is a movie a bunch of people hate.
I couldn't even watch 20 minutes into the last Avatar film. I quit watching it because it was bad.
All right. Anyway, moving on to part 3.
I mean, I love this year. Okay, yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync.
The good old title sequence with the fireworks and the stars. And the swirling vortex of doom.
Funny thing is, this story might have been filmed in black and white.
Oh yeah, they were originally going to film it in noir style, which I think would have been really cool, actually.
Yeah. Which is really not that hard to turn it into a noir. You just gotta turn the color off on whatever you can. Get a program to convert it to black and white.
Yeah. I would have liked to have seen a version like that, though.
Yes.
Oh, he's looking at me, man. Oh.
It certainly has that feel to it of sort of.
I think a lot of it's the music by Dominic Glynn.
Yeah, it really is. Which this is probably one of his better scores.
Yeah. Honestly, out of the 3 main composers of the McCoy era, Glynn, McCulloch, and then Ayers. Mark Ayers is the best.
Yeah. He did Remembrance of the Daleks, didn't he?
No, that was actually Kev McCulloch.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that was Kev McCulloch.
That's probably my favorite music from the Sylvester McCoy era. I thought it was Glenn.
Yeah, Glynn did this music. McCulloch did a Remembrance. I'm pretty sure Glynn also did Curse of Fenric.
Oh wow, this is pretty.
I think that one is Mark Ayers.
It's Glynn or Ayers. I know Ayers did Ghostlight, and he also helped with the last piece of Survival. And Somewhere Else the Tea is Getting Cold.
Are those Harry Potter posters, Jacob?
No. Yes. I love how they wrap the puppet in a bandage.
Yeah. That thing is.
How did that thing survive an explosion that would have killed a Dalek?
Yeah, that explosion would have killed a Dalek. I don't think this writer understands how nitroglycerin works.
Yeah, and that explosion was even closer to Fifi than the one that was to the Dalek.
Yeah. He hasn't seen Remembrance of the Daleks yet.
Oh, I haven't.
Really?
That is my favorite Doctor Who story of all time.
God,
I
hideous.
love Remembrance of the Daleks.
That thing is amazing looking. Filled with 80s cheese. Ooh.
Yes, because an animal like that can heal from an explosion within the span of about 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a robot made
it's only been 2 minutes, Colin.
I mean, there's a robot made of candy, why not?
I think that the robot made of candy has a metal base, though, Sam.
See, I can believe the robot made of candy more than I can believe Fifi being healed within
I can't
literally the span of what's probably about half an hour in terms of it.
Why would you have your robot covered in candy either? Why can't you just make it look like candy? Why actually?
Well, because Sam. Because shut up. I've said it before. You do not bring logic into the Happiness Patrol.
Logic.
What are the odds that the next planet he's being sent to is Earth? Like, out of literally infinite planets, it's Earth.
Funny thing is the time the story is taking place, I think this is taking place about the same time as the Ice Warriors. So Earth is in an ice age right now.
That would suck for him.
It's either they're in the Ice Age or they're in the Draconian War.
Both of which are pretty bad places to be in. Although I'd probably prefer the Draconian War.
I don't know if I've ever seen
I do really like Frontier in Space.
Yeah, we'll get to that eventually.
Even if you can play a drinking game of how many times the Doctor and Joe are captured and probably be wasted by the end of it.
Yeah. You can cut out all the scenes on the moon, even though as much as I love those scenes. And here's some filler of McCoy singing.
It would have been so much better if he'd started belting out Lady Gaga, even though she didn't exist at the time.
But yeah, it'd still be hilarious.
Use the TARDIS.
Somebody needs to dub that scene with Poker Face.
I will.
Or just get McCoy. I bet McCoy would sing it if you asked him at a convention to do it.
He probably would.
I mean, this is the guy that made a living being he was a bouncer for the Rolling Stones, was a showman, and made it big by putting ferrets down his pants.
Yeah.
That's not art. I don't know what is, honestly.
And here you have the pipe people.
Who, admittedly, even though they have like 0 point to the story, their costumes are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look almost like orcs.
They kind of, yeah.
Oh, it's like.
It's fun time, Doctor.
I was like, oh, they can't shoot him because he's happy and he's laughing. This would have been a really good cliffhanger, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like this wasn't written into the script. It was just the Doctor goes crazy gives a happy speech. Let McCoy fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
They probably just wrote in the script. McCoy, go nuts.
Like, theoretically, couldn't somebody just get a surgery to have their face permanently smiling?
Sam,
I mean,
you're bringing logic into this again.
Here, like, people have done that to avoid bitchy resting face. It's the actual thing a person has done.
What would be really funny is if they just realized, oh crap, we're not happy right now, we have to kill each other.
It's like, oh no, what do we do?
Taking themselves.
And here we see Gilbert M. and Joseph C. I think this is about when they start to go away together. You can walk away faster than that thing.
Oh, now that's faster than the go-kart.
Yeah.
Yes, very happy. I feel like she sort of just drugged her husband into like going along with her craziness.
Basically. Hey, happiness!
How could it happen? We'll be happy.
Oh my god, it's creepy, wow.
I wonder if this was what happened if Donald Trump became president.
It'd be much worse.
It would be way worse than this.
You'd have the pipe people deported.
So we get one more scene with the Candyman after this.
The Candyman can Because he just can. Stop asking questions, Sam.
I was originally... I'd love to review this story, but I don't have anywhere to put it in like my review series that I'm doing now. Just because... It's not a recording.
How do you know she's not just saying that?
This is the precursor. See, spoilers. This is the precursor to Blink.
Oh my god, at a whole nother level.
Like, yeah, what if there were just like the weeping angels just appear at the end of this story? That'd be great. Instant 10 out of 10.
I mean, Blink is one of my all-time favorite episodes. It's a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh, I saw one of those things in Birmingham in the 21st century.
I'm sorry, they just can't say the name Fifi and make it sound sinister. Fifi's chasing us, so...
Oh, Fifi's back.
If they'd named it something like Xerxes, then it would have been way better.
Killer. Fido. Fido the Destroyer of all.
My, this woman loves conjunctions.
I love Helen A's breakdown.
Yeah.
She's like, be happy, be happy.
Be happy.
You are here. All day. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Good night. Are you going to work tomorrow?
Maybe.
That's stuff I need you to do.
Alright, maybe.
Get up to and for it and some more.
Okay.
Alright, well, see you now.
Alright.
Yeah, play an A flat.
So
I
the
don't
doctor,
think A flat would do that on harmonica.
the doctor literally uses music to save the day.
To save the day.
Music is magical.
It would be an A flat. Wait, how are what key are harmonicas tuned in? I'm curious.
Probably a C. I don't know. See, if they really wanted to shatter things, they could have just brought along a piccolo. Or an E flat clarinet and told him to play a C sharp.
Well, Jacob's gone.
Harmonicas are in G. You would have to play a G. So let's see, B flat, so it's one above. So it would be... It would have to play an A, not an A flat.
I don't know some instruments.
I know instruments. It would have to play an A to get that frequency, not an A flat.
Like, to get an A flat?
This is
No. It would have to get to make the resonance frequencies work. It would have to play an A, not an A flat.
Wait. No, because if it's in the key of G, that's a perfect fifth from C, so... Well, it's a perfect fifth from A flat. E flat? I
I think so.
music.
Yeah.
It's not A flat. A flat would not do that.
I don't know. I think
I don't know. I play trumpet, not harmonica.
I play God. Like,
It's like, get me the Candyman. Okay, the Candyman he's unstuck. Wait.
yeah.
I love how he delivers that Candyman.
Who else would they be calling?
It's like,
Oh, wrong number. I was trying to reach Pizza Hut.
I imagine there are different cities.
I love the Doctor's introduction of Ace. It's basically you are going to die. It's just like, oh, I didn't do anything.
Damn. Back of my that was...
Does he just have to put candy in front of everything?
Yes.
Oh, candy course he does. Didn't you, Candy, know?
You know, that does look kind of like a blue pimple. He's not schizophrenic, he's bipolar. That would be...
When I was watching For the Doomsday, I found a quote that I may just put in front of every pointless line of dialogue in Doctor Who ever, where what's her face Enlightenment, like the Doctor says something and Enlightenment just goes, "What a fatuous remark."
Oh look, and giant fire.
Lovely.
It goes down in, he goes down into the sewers.
Why?
Now you will see one of the, if you see a shot of him running in the sewers, you'll see his brace, mustache, and beard is no longer there for some reason.
I can't believe I didn't notice that the last, 3 times I've watched this story.
Finally, silence! No more lift music! Also, they're called fun guns.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
I think it might just be a precursor to the glitter gun. From
Sounds to me.
Revenge of the Cybermen.
Like, what are even the pipe people? Are they like the natives of this planet?
Yes, actually they are.
Okay.
Is that what they are? Like I said, they have no point to the story.
I want to know more about that.
Again, it's like they're trying to put in references to the Irish Wars and crazy history stuff that I don't want to get into. I already took AP European History.
Hmm.
I don't take any AP because I don't like torture.
I love everyone just... Yeah, look at him. There's no brace.
Oh.
I think when it cuts back to him, you'll see it better because they get closer. I love it's just like, is it a video phone or is it just like showing a picture? Is it like the iPhone showing your contacts?
Yeah, that's
See no brace.
That's just caller ID.
We've gotten so lazy, we just use pictures of their homes.
You'd really better hope that you know your friend's house as well.
And hope none of them move.
I don't even know where Jacob lives.
Oh look, he's dead.
We were married for 5 years.
He was an asshole.
And a candy robot.
Now I'm going to marry you, Joseph C.
I ship it.
Oh, just wait. You will ship it even more in a scene later.
I am shipping scum, and
It goes from subtext to text.
subtext to hey, look it, we're pointing it out right here.
Yeah, that's because I think like the BBC might have wanted the Candyman to become a recurring villain.
I'm glad he wasn't. I like him in this story, but
In an alternate universe where the Eighth Doctor actually got his own series, he was a returning character.
I think there was just the right amount of him in this story, because any more and he would have really got on my nerves.
Yeah. I think this is really one of the first stories that Andrew Crumpell was allowed to be a script editor on. Because season 24, it was just sort of, he was just in name only.
Yeah, well, season 24 is still... Oh, wait, sorry, I was thinking season 25. Season 25 is one of my favorite seasons ever. 24 sucks.
Yeah, season 25 is great, except for Silver Nemesis. But that's a piece we'll get to.
I like Silver Nemesis.
I don't.
Simply because of the one line where Lady Painfort just out of nowhere turns to
Giant
the...
orange.
That's the planet, Sam. It's orange.
Oh, this is great.
This scene. Receiving incoming communication.
Betrayed me. How did you get into my escape trouble?
Screw you! I found a better woman.
And it's Doctor Who does Grace and Frankie. If you got that reference, I love your taste in comedy.
Isn't it like I know I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's a Netflix show, and it's about these two like retired women whose husbands leave them for each other. It's really funny. I've only watched the first episode, but it's really funny.
I think I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, speaking of weird comedy, I'm on my school's scholastical team, and we had a question about the Ministry of Silly Walks the other day.
Colin is confused.
Okay, that's questionable.
Yes. And now more lift music. Yes, he's so good at playing his hand. It sounds like a harmonica.
You got the beautiful, beautiful pink tortoise.
And you have the pink TARDIS.
The Doctor, I like it.
Oh, called it.
They're going to the best prison.
The best. Prisons, death squads, executions.
She only came later. I told them to be happy, but they wouldn't listen. I gave them a
I love this last conversation.
Yeah.
I love the break.
The Greys are good.
Oh, they're great, they're good.
And what were these opportunities you gave them? Bag of sweets, offering party games, and soulless music. Do these things make you happy? Of course they don't. This is side by side with sadness.
Where'd you get that?
This is one of the few stories where the villain gets away with what she did, mostly unpunished.
Explains why your husband left.
Yeah, love was overrated.
I love you. I love my husband.
Hey, someone shoot her, she's crying. That's against the law.
My puppet!
Is Fifi like one of the native species on this planet? Like,
No!
it isn't?
It was imported. It was like a Stiganax.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
don't.
Reminds me a bit of Adrian Veidt's pet lynx from Watchmen.
Hmm.
See if I can teach this planet blues again.
Thank you for the recap.
You know, everyone else is taking off their wigs. You can take off yours too.
This is my actual hair. I thought we were just supposed to dye it. That would be hilarious.
Oh, they missed the spot. Ace is like, oh, no.
You know, as much as they like repaint it, wouldn't the paint, like the pink paint, just come off in the time vortex like the papers and Vincent and the Doctor? Maybe not. I don't know.
Honestly, it probably would. But that was part 3 of the Happiness Patrol. Sam, what did you think of part 3?
8. Oh, right. I like that.
8?
Yeah, so 8.
Colin, what did you think of part 3?
9.
I'm gonna give it a 7, just because, yes, 7. So, final thoughts on the entire story. Sam, go.
9.
Colin, go.
9.
I will give it a 7. So, yes.
Real.
Still, it was good, but now it's time to choose the next story, which will be interesting. I have shaken up the thing. Now it's in, like, the full box. I'm gonna pick one.
Instead of that stupid cup or the bag, you got a real thing.
I got a real thing. I got the story we're gonna do. Let's see what it is.
What'd it be?
It's The Chase.
I don't have it. Darn.
Well, I don't. Is it bad? Is it good?
No, it's good. It's probably better that you don't have it because the American DVDs has a scene cut out.
Really? Why?
Yeah, like a very. Yeah, but we'll see you next time when we do The Chase, parts 1, 2, and 3.
Bye, people.